straight, easy to understand question with two answers, yes and no. We hope for that, and we work to pressure. So that is what we end up having to vote Catalans.
What do you think about a one-word question? Independence, question mark, yes or no?
Yes, I actually would prefer this than the double question. But if you said for the reference to state, yes, I guess that everybody has assumed the form of a state, because these days is what gives you what we aim to arrive to. That is that our nations decide for ourselves all the policies. Could be any other form apart from the state concept, probably. But at the moment, maybe to introduce this debate would be too complicated. So let's get first an independent state, a Scottish independent state, a Catalan independent state, a Basque independent state, etc. And then we will see what we do with that state. Maybe we develop new forms of democracy, which also would be good. But
yeah, certainly. Okay. Okay, and then my last question is just, you should always finish on a happier note. And this isn't really so much happy as talking about something a little bit stupid. But what the British government tend to do all the time, because they want to have an appearance that someone in authority that isn't them can talk negatively about independence. So what we always hear is Spanish minister said, something negative. And I was interested to know if in Spain they do British minister said. I was interested to know if they try to use quotes from British people against Catalonian independence.
Actually, no, they don't, because they have such a fear with the Scottish situation that they prefer to ignore that in Scotland an official process is happening. So they prefer to ignore that inside the European Union at the moment, inside Europe, there is a process happening. So the best way to ignore it is just not to give any input from that. And I think that the Spanish ministers, they do such a great job talking every day about the opposition to the referendum that maybe it's not that necessary. It's true that they try to find other authorities in brackets, around, but it's very difficult. They don't really get anybody to talk against the exercise of the referendum.
And there's more they try to bury their head in the sand, fingers in their ears, not happening.
Yes, in relation with the Scottish, they prefer to ignore it, like no inputs from what's going on in there. It's a way to ignore it. But neither in Catalonia they use the good inputs from the Scottish to advertise it here in Catalonia. It's like, it's like if it doesn't really exist, what happens is that we know exists, and it's a good precedent, and it's really good process, official process inside Europe that the Scottish have. So, yeah. We are the ones always trying to make sure everybody has present and bear in mind that this is happening in Scotland.
Okay, Anna, I'm very happy that we finally managed to do this interview, because it's been a long time.
It has been a mission.
And hopefully we can get you on, now that we know how to do it, hopefully we can get you on nearer the time and see how things have developed in Catalonia. So thanks a lot for coming on.
Well, thank you very much. And let me congratulate all of you guys, the National Collective, the podcasts, because they are great and we do follow them from Catalonia. Good job, and thank you for having me here with you. Thank you.
So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. I've already got the next podcast recorded. That'll be out on Saturday. Recently, we've had economists, MSPs, people from other independence movements that you've heard today. We've had a broadcaster, But next time I think we'll definitely be returning to the emotional nationalist category. That one will be out on Saturday. So as usual in the Scottish Independence podcast, the guest gets to choose the tune, and this is what Anna chose. So yeah, I'll speak to you next time.
No deixis de caminar. Encara que et fallin les forces. No deixis de caminar. Avançant aquí i allà, dins teu parla la revolta. No t'aturis mai, encara que et fallin les forces. Sents el cor abategant, cal seguir caminant. Viatger de l'esperança, no deixis de caminar. Avançant aquí i allà, dins teu parla la revolta. No t'aturis mai, encara que et fallin les forces. Sents el cor abategant, cal seguir caminant. Viatger de l'esperança, no deixis de caminar.